symmetrical grooves. Around it, rocks appeared mysteriously charred, despite the freezing environment. Some called it a sunken UFO. Others believed it was a geological formation, but for a few, the shape, along with the trail carved into the seabed behind it, looked eerily like something that had landed or surfaced. Then there's the Bermuda Triangle. This patch of ocean, stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has puzzled scientists for decades. Ships vanish, aircraft disappear without distress calls, compass readings behave strangely, skeptics blame the weather, rogue waves, or magnetic anomalies. And many of those explanations are valid, but others point to the triangle's deep waters, where cracks in the seafloor open into caverns large enough to swallow entire vessels. Even today, the deeper parts of the triangle remain largely uncharted. Could one of these submerged fissures lead to a hidden world, one where ancient things still stir? We now know that deep-sea trenches, like the Mariana Trench, reach nearly 11,000 meters below sea level. There, the pressure is immense, and the darkness absolute. And yet, even there, life thrives. Transparent creatures, glowing fish, and unknown species adapted to a world we've barely begun to study. Scientists estimate that over 90% of the ocean remains unexplored. That's more than 2/3 of our planet's surface. And if Leviathan or something like it still existed, this is exactly where it would be. And this stretch of ocean is no ordinary location. These are some of the most treacherous waters in the world, known for deadly currents, violent storms, and a high number of disappearances. Some say this danger is a sign that something ancient still lurks beneath the waves. Of course, this remains firmly in the realm of theory, but for many, the signs are there. And if ancient texts are correct, then Leviathan is not only real, but it is waiting somewhere in the abyss.
What the hell's that sound?
Was the epicenter of the 7.1 earthquake right in the heart of the San Francisco Bay.
This just into News Australia.
We've also been getting strange reports of something moving under the Golden Gate Bridge. I mean, it must be 300 feet tall.
Cars are tumbling off the bridge.
San Francisco has now become a war zone. If the jets can bring down this massive creature, I don't know what is going to be left of this city. Cutting a 3-mile wide path of destruction through the city of San Francisco. I can only pray that this is the end of it.
Job 41. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down? Canst thou put an hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? Will he make many supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Will he make a covenant with thee? Wilt thou take him for a servant forever? Wilt thou play with him as with a bird? Or wilt thou bind him for thy maidens? Shall the companions make a banquet of him? Shall they part him among the merchants? Canst thou fill his skin with barbed irons, or his head with fish spears? Lay thine hand upon him. Remember the battle. Do no more. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him? None is so fierce that dare stir him up. Who then is able to stand before me? Who hath prevent me that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine. I will not conceal his thoughts, nor his power, nor his comely proportion. Who can discover the face of his gods? Or who can come to him with his double bridle? Who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about. His scales are his pride, shut up together as with a close seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. They are joined one to another, They stick together, but they cannot be sundered. By his seasons, a light doth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. Out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Out of his nostrils goeth smoke, as out of a seething pot of cauldron. His breath kindleth coals, and a flame goeth out of his mouth. In his neck remaineth strength, and sorrows turn into joy before him. The flakes of his flesh are joined together, and have found themselves. They cannot be moved. His heart is as firm as a stone, yea, as hard as a piece of the nether new stone. When he raiseth up himself, the mighty and frail, by reason of breaking they purify themselves. The sword of him that layeth at him cannot hold, the spear, the dart, nor the habergeon. He esteemeth iron as straw, and brass as washing wood. The arrow cannot make him flee, slingstones are turned with him into stubble. The darts are counted as stubble. He laugheth at the shaking of the spear. Sharp stones are under him. He spreadeth sharp and pointed things upon the wire. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. He maketh a path to shine after him. One would think the deep to be hoary. Upon earth there is not his like, who is made without fear. He beholdeth all high things. He is a king over all the children of